It's okay, Johnny. We're just talking.
Okay, why don't the three of us... Dusty, the three of us, why don't we go out and talk about this in the lobby?
Let him finish his ice cream and take him back upstairs, okay?
Two of you wait for me, please. Let's go, Craig.
Be right there.
It was so good to see you again, son. And thanks for sticking up for me. See you again soon.
Well, how's your ice cream, honey? Is it good?
Oh, Johnny, you love ice cream.
Maybe you want to take him upstairs.
Want to go home? Okay, let's go.
See you, dude.
Poor little boy.
You think you can steal my son right out of my home?
I gave my cell number to Josie, and we never left the hotel. I'd hardly call that stealing.
I don't care what you call it. You had no right taking him anywhere.
Calm down, Dusty.
What for?
Is this what you meant when you promised to be cooperative?
Oh, it's impossible with you.
Well, I'm not the one making the scene here.
Why isn't he under arrest?
I'm waiting for you to give me 5 minutes to question him.
No, you can hold off on the bright lights and the tasers, Detective. I'll tell you everything. I went to visit my son in the hospital only to find out that he'd been discharged, but Mr. Cooperative here didn't bother to tell me.
Then you came to my home?
Dusty.
And took him?
Dusty.
I don't see the harm of spending time with my son in a public area of the hotel we all live in.
The harm is that you didn't ask first.
Why should I ask? I'm his father.
You don't have legal custody, remember? I do.
Oh, it's a legal issue. Well, legally speaking, aren't you legally dead? Now, I'm not a lawyer or a policeman, but wouldn't that affect his custodial status?
Yeah, you know, some judge is going to have a lot of fun untangling this mess. In the meantime, the two of you have to learn how to be civilized, for Johnny's sake.
That's it?
No crime has been committed here, Dusty. Why don't you two get yourself some lawyers and make them rich?
Don't you ever go near Johnny without my permission.
And don't you ever upset him like that again. He likes me. Get over it.
You get over it. Or you're never going to see him again.
Okay, Jack, just so you know, I did not come here with Craig.
I can confirm that. We came together and Craig just showed up.
So what's your excuse?
I brought Johnny a present, and Craig suggested that I give it to him in person.
Right. And on the way home, you can tell me why you did that when I told you I didn't want you to go anywhere near him.
So you really think that Carlie is a bigger problem than Dad, Mom, or Jack?
Yes, sweetheart. She would be delighted to blame me for letting my slutty daughter influence her poor innocent son again.
You know who would have the biggest laugh out of that? Her poor innocent son.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't matter. Listen, I just don't want you getting in the middle of it, okay?
Yeah, so Parker and I are no-go. Great.
I wish. Unfortunately, anybody with eyes can see that you two are definitely going to go, whether we like it or not. So, yeah, and I don't want you sneaking around behind my back, so I've got a plan.
I so totally hate when you have a plan.
We're going to tell her ourselves.
Who?
We're going to tell Carlie that you and Parker are back to being more than just friends.
No, Mom, no way.
Why? She's going to figure it out eventually.
No, there's no way I'm discussing my personal life with Parker's mom and you. That's awful, and he will hate me forever.
Trust me, he won't. Come on, let's go.
Where are you going?
We're going to Carlie's.
Right now?
Yes, right now. Let's go. You'll thank me later. Come on.
Oh, no, you don't. It's my party. I'm not sticking you with the bill.
I didn't think you were coming back. I take it your summit meeting didn't go too well.
I really thought we could work this out, but Dusty is clearly not interested.
You shouldn't have taken Johnny without telling Dusty.
I told his girlfriend.
She's girlfriend?
Who knows? Who cares? That's not the point. The point is, I was very clear. I said I was taking Johnny out for ice cream, and I went out of my way to leave a number where I could be reached.
Not the same thing.
I don't care. He's my son. Lily, how would you like it if someone told you you had to ask permission to spend a few minutes with your children?
I wouldn't.
And neither do I. And I won't accept it. I'm his biological father.
Sometimes law trumps biology.
Well, if it's a legal war he wants, he's got it. I'm not going to give up my rights without a fight.
You'll lose.
Thanks for the encouragement.
You'll have to convince a judge that you're not the man you used to be.
That happens to be true.
You want my advice?
Absolutely.
The first thing you need to do is stop lying to yourself.
Go ahead and wash your hands. What gets to me is he thinks he's doing nothing wrong, you know what I mean? Maybe I should hire Derek as a bodyguard when I'm not around. That'll keep him away from my son.
Do you listen to yourself?
What?
Do you think that Johnny doesn't pick up on all of this anger and negativity and hate? Why do you think he was so upset before?
He was upset because Craig's causing all this drama.
Craig's not the only one.
I'm trying to protect my son.
You're protecting him from someone who bought him ice cream, which he ended up being too upset to eat.
You're blaming me?
No. You promised Lucy that you wouldn't let this happen.
It's not my fault.
Maybe not, but right now, Craig is looking like the reasonable one, and you keep losing your cool.
You'd see it differently if you went through what I went through with this guy.
I didn't. And neither did anyone else, not the people who are going to decide what happens to Johnny. But if you'd rather enjoy your self-righteousness than keep your son, that's your choice.
What do you suggest?
Keep your promise to Lucy.
I'm trying.
Not hard enough.
I'm telling you the truth, Lily. All I care about is my son. I want him to have a home, a family, friends his own age, good teachers, everything that a child needs.
But look at yourself, Craig. You live alone in a hotel room. The only thing you have to offer Johnny is a string of busted marriages and a police record.
Good point. But aside from the busted marriages, you've just described Dusty, too.
Yeah, that's true. Poor Johnny.
All right, I'm not proud of the life I've led up to this point, but that's over now. I'm doing everything different from now on.
You don't need more than promises to convince a judge that you can provide a stable home and positive influences.
Okay. So how do I go about beefing up my resume?
You could start by getting a wife.
I already told you. I got Johnny the present, and I asked you to give it to him for me. Because he's a sick kid.
No, I want you to tell me why you went back to see Craig when I told you specifically I did not want you anywhere near him. And do not tell me it's because you wanted to see your nephew.
It was.
If you want Craig to loan you his car again, Parker, that's not going to happen.
I know that.
Then what was the point?
The kid is stuck in a hospital, and I thought it would be nice to get him a present. If you don't believe me, that's your problem.
Hey, don't forget you're talking to your father.
Sorry. Could have sworn it was a cop.
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we're here to see Carlie.
It's worse than you think, Parker.
But it's perfect that you're here, too.
Yeah, just prepare to be humiliated, okay?
Oh, yeah, and I was having such a great day up until now.
What is going on, folks?
Parker and Liberty are together again.
Oh, no.
Told ya.
What does that mean, together again?
What do you think it means?
No, it's not what you think it means.
Then what does it mean?
It means that we're dating.
We are?
Look, this is none of your business. We're not doing anything wrong.
Parker. So, but this does mean, though, that you two have been sneaking around behind our backs.
Oh, no.
Yes.
We have... Parker?
It's the truth. We tried not to, but it didn't work.
Then you don't need to see each other at all.
You're wrong, Jack. Listen, we all overreacted last time, and we shouldn't have. The truth is, these kids are smart. They are responsible. They're good students.
Okay, don't oversell it, Mom.
And more importantly, they're good people. And they truly, truly care about each other. And I think that we should respect that.
We don't have to.
Yeah, of course not.
Yes, we do. I think we need to give them another chance.
Because it worked so well the first time.
I trust them to be responsible this time.
That's my mom.
Okay, look, Janet, I respect your opinion. I do, and you're entitled to it. But unfortunately, we don't agree.
Hey, now, wait a minute. You speak for yourself, Jack Snyder. I do agree.
You do?
She does.
I'm sorry. Who are you, and what have you done with my mom?